What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a good day. It's currently the middle of July 2025, and I'm standing here in my garden. And we've been having rain off and on today, so it's a beautiful day. It's like mid-70s right now, and it's been like 90 degrees every day, super hot. And I think next week it's going to be like 100 degrees again. So I'm just taking a nice casual walk through the garden, checking on things, and I felt like making a video just to kind of show you guys a little bit of what's going on back here. I'm not really in the mood to do like a grand garden tour of everything going on, but I thought I'd at least make a shorter video and go over some of my favorite things that we got going on in the garden space. And show some things that I'm trying for the first time that I've never done before in our garden. So yeah, let's check it out. So I'm actually going to walk just to the edge because there's probably some of you who haven't seen my garden before. So back here we got some nice wildflowers for pollinators. Honestly, this may not be like a vegetable or anything, but I gotta be honest, this is like one of my favorite things about my garden right now. I just love the flowers. It smells so good, and these are helping the plants like crazy. We got bees flying around. It's just so pretty. I just can't get over it. They're so nice. My brother-in-law, Tyler, and I have been talking about where we can put wildflowers back here for all the plants. And this is one of the areas. You'll see we have others, but they're just so pretty. I just can't get over it. So anyway, this one did not work out that well. There's some beautiful weeds. Look how beautiful this ugly weed is. This was an extra tomato plant, so we put it there. Anyway, so this is kind of the entrance. We've got your typical vegetables that most people do. Like, I'm not going to waste your time looking at like my tomatoes and stuff because everyone does tomatoes. But this area right over here is the melon patch. And something we're doing for the first time is trying to trellis our melons. So this one is a watermelon plant, and I got these seeds from a colleague of mine. It's kind of like, it's supposed to be like a yellow or orangish watermelon. I've never done that before, so I thought I'd give it a try. The watermelons we had last year we don't do seedless. We like seeds in it. And we were getting like 60, 70 pound watermelons in this area. This gets full sun all day. And we're going to try to trellis them. I got some melon hammocks to help support them when they get really big. And we'll just like nail them to the trellis there. And we'll see how it does. This is a honeydew plant. I've never done honeydew before, but it's doing really well. There are tons on this plant already. It's going bonkers. We don't really use the soaker hose that we have routed through there too much because the sprinklers hit it pretty well. But we wanted to put it there beforehand, before this plant got to looking like this, so that it wouldn't be a super big pain to do. But they're everywhere. They're all throughout it, which is neat. Over here is a cantaloupe, and it's doing pretty good too. Sorry, my video footage skills, whatever, I don't even know how to call it. They're not going to be super professional, but we got cantaloupe coming in. Super exciting. So that's an area that I really am excited about. Over here, it's going to be hard for me I didn't pre-plan what I'm going to talk about. I just wanted to come out here and kind of improvise a little bit. I'm excited about the sweet potatoes. This is a new location. Last year we put sweet potatoes at the end of our chicken run to grow up the side of the chicken run. They didn't do super great because it's kind of shaded, but these I think are in a much better location than what we did last year. Over here we like peppers a lot, so we do a lot of peppers. I'm not going to spend a lot of time in this area. We've got carrots, green beans in the corner, which do very well. The chicken coop that I've made lots of content about. And I'll say this, I'm kind of disappointed because my lovely ladies are really bad about their dusting baths. I make these awesome dust baths and they don't use them. They just, right now, I'm trying to train them to use them, but they just lay in the ground in random spots and they dig. Speaking of fails, I wanted to share one thing that I did learn this year after totally failing. So this is our calendula bed. We have, I don't know, there's only like 6 plants here. But last year, this whole bed was full. And that whole bed over there was full. We harvested so much calendula, and we love that a lot. But something that I think I screwed up is I mulched this way too thick. What I did was last year in the fall time when all the plants basically went dormant, I spread the seed from these dead heads here. You can kind of just pick it and you can just sprinkle the seeds, and that's how these things come back every year. But I did that, and then I put a bunch of like compost on top. It's hard, and maybe a little hard to see, but it is mounded. But on the ends, they came back. Why? Because it was not as thick. So if you're gonna do calendula and reseed it, don't do it super heavy like I did. But I'm also an idiot and I'm still learning a lot. But when we reseed this bed this fall, I'm basically just gonna mulch it with straw. I'm not gonna add any more dirt. That's one thing. And I think we did the same thing with our garlic. Over here, this was supposed to be our garlic bed. Last year, our garlic was insane. We had so many good garlic plants. But when we planted them last fall, I think we mulched it too heavy because we didn't get a single garlic plant that they came back and they got a little bit tall, but then they just died off. I don't know. I need to investigate that more, but our garlic sucked this year. The sign in front of it says zucchini because we just put another seed in the ground. We had a round of zucchini, but the bugs got to it and it died. Since nothing else is really going on here, this pumpkin plant's about to just have all this space. This is that area that we tried sweet potatoes in. It's too shaded. Like there's giant trees above here and it's not very sunny. But one thing that does really well over here that I've been doing is if you throw out oats in this ground, the oats grow and they produce more oats. Crazy how plants do that. And they've been doing really well back here. So I'll just throw out some oats, and then when they grow really tall, I just pull them out and feed them to the chickens. It's kind of fun. Ooh, I see a huge butterfly over here in the echinacea. Let's see if I can get close enough. Nope, it flew away. See how sneaky I am? Hopefully, so this area is gonna be exciting because this bergamot does really well here. We've cut it all down, but it gets like as tall as I am, and I'm 6 foot tall. This area, we want to fill it out with bergamot, and we want this echinacea to spread. We want this whole area to be echinacea because it's one of our faves. Don't judge my pond because it needs cleaned, and the plants aren't doing super great because the birds just keep screwing things up. Even though we like birds a lot, they keep breaking my plants. Okay, let me go over here, because this is the last favorite area that I will share with you guys. For those who are still with me, thank you. You're awesome. I want to hear how your gardening is doing. Lemon balm rocks. It is so tasty. We've harvested so much from this area. What we like to do is simply make lemon balm water. We'll bring water to a boil. We'll put a bunch of lemon balm in it. Let it sit in the hot water for, 5 to 10 minutes. Let it cool and just put it over ice. And I'm not a big sweet guy. I don't like lemonade too much. I usually put water in my lemonade to make it somewhat drinkable. This is so delicious and it's so good for you. Lemon balm water. I just love it. This is the other wildflower patch that's not as pretty because we've probably picked a whole bunch, but it's doing pretty good. A lot of weeds, a lot of grass, but there's still some flowers in there, so it counts. So far this year has been awesome. I love gardening so much. After a long day of work, I love to just come out here, chill, check on my plants, pick some food, see my chickens. Oh, that reminds me, I need to check for eggs. Do you want to check for eggs with me? I've made videos before, as you've seen on my channel, of our chicken coop and our run. I still love this thing. It's a 2-year-old setup. Actually, I think my wife probably already came and got eggs, but they like to lay them right here for us. Sometimes they're sneaky about it and they don't pick a nesting box. Sometimes they'll just lay them like right here. But I love this chicken coop so much. Since it rained, the door gets a little bit tighter with the moisture. But it's so nice to have an accessible way to get eggs without having to crawl anywhere. My girls are really good about laying right there. But I wanted to come out here and make a video just to show you guys what we got going on. The plants are looking really good. I love the workstation that we built. We can come and we can, yeah, see, we got a lot of rain today. I need to dump that. I can lay out our produce, wash it, give it a good rinse before we take it inside. That way there's no bird crap or bugs crawling over everything. Like I mentioned, I'm probably most excited about the melon patch. We love fruit, so to have cantaloupe and watermelon and honeydew every day, starting very soon, gets me so excited. Thank you guys so much for walking around my garden with me. Would love to know what you think about my setup, maybe any advice or input on anything you might have seen. Please share some wins that you're having with gardening. I'd love to hear. So thank you. Click that like button for me, leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys in another video.